Welcome. This is going to be my first video on this channel. There was a video I recorded earlier last night, and it was around 17 minutes of pure rambling. I may upload it at a later date, or I may not, I don't know. But anyways, I haven't really actually put any thought about what I was going to talk about in this video, because I didn't think. I'm kind of stupid. But what I do want to talk about right now is I guess my early life. That's a topic you can think of immediately. And as of recent times, I keep on recalling my early life significantly. I keep on getting flashbacks of how I was in elementary school, intermediate school. I can't think of anything else, so yes, also random moments at home. Of course, my flashbacks aren't too numerous because I never really did anything that was notable during the times. But the earliest memory I can recall is when I was 3 or 4 years old. And what happened was, I was at the home of my mother and my father, and I went and I got a timeout for doing something bad. I don't remember what I did, but I got a timeout. And next to a vent on the floor, I saw a cigarette, a burnt out cigarette. I put it to my mouth, and then proceeded to see tons of colors, tons of geometric shapes, things such as that. Strange noises were playing. It was strange. I can't really even describe it. It was somewhat similar to what you'd see during D&D, I guess, but that's all I can really say. I believe that is the earliest memory that I can actually obtain. And then I also have multiple memories of this time period. They consist of being on the porch with my father, spitting on vents with my mother, getting bit by multiple spiders while playing outside, seeing the color of my blood, which was as if it was watercolor, as if bright red dye was applied just once to a drop of water. That is what it looked like. And the small pain sensation, which was barely there. I noted how I didn't even feel any pain at all. It just kept on biting me, and I was upset by it. I believe I was crying. I was crying for my parents to come and aid me. They eventually did. I also locked myself in the fridge, seemingly out of accident. My father eventually saved me after several minutes. I could have died. I was told by my grandmother when I was around 2 years old. I was at a church stage and I jumped from it. I was about to jump and she managed to catch me just in time. I could have possibly died there. Another time I remember where I may have died was I was either 9 or 8 and I was going to a forest with my family for some sort of event. I was swimming by this river and I got picked up by the rapids. But I was very, very calm. I thought I knew how to swim it, and I guess that's why I was so calm. Even though I didn't, I was under misperception. And I managed to grab onto a random branch completely out of luck and pull myself up out of the river. It only really occurred to me several years later that I was likely going to die if I didn't find that branch. So the water was also incredibly cold, colder than things I could handle. It just felt like nothing. It felt like it was orchestrated. And that is good. From other things I remember of those times, I did flashbacks to watching a movie in my elementary school or intermediate school. Only a couple seconds of that. Some children coming up to me during elementary school, 3rd grade, and they accused me of eating ladybugs. I didn't eat ladybugs, I just killed a lot of them. I killed a lot of bugs that I saw. I went around, that's a thing I do. I somewhat do it today, but I had much fewer notice because I barely go outside anymore. It's a small thing for entertainment and also scientific curiosity. Kind of always was a scientific curiosity, though I didn't exactly label it at the time. Now, That's another thing I remember from 3rd grade was, or I believe this was 2nd grade, I ran into a pole doing hide and seek. I got a terrible bruise above my right eye. It was brown, it was purple and yellow, and I felt the pain. I blacked out, not exactly, but it all went black after that. I could still hear. I could hear a guard or some monitor coming up to me. And that was where it was. I wonder if I got any damage from that. Potentially. Potentially not. And as I think of my older years, or these younger years, not older years, I see them as being unique, I suppose. Because unlike most children, I come from a very wealthy background. My parents weren't that wealthy, but my grandparents are very wealthy. And after the divorce of my parents, I was sent to live with my grandparents. So now I'm currently in a mansion. But that's about it. Despite this apparent wealth, I don't really feel anything. I have the wealth, but I don't flaunt it. I see no reason to flaunt it. I see it as a cultural poison to flaunt such a thing. Because it's obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. I don't really like people that are obnoxious. I don't like them at all. I don't know what else I have to say for this video. I may make an... Actually, yeah, I probably am going to make multiple videos in the future. Multiple videos detailing my thoughts on things and chronicling my life. That is all, I believe. This will be the end of the video. I will return.